About the must-have practical purchases that we need, and this is one of those must-haves for every home. It's not just a cordless drill at $19.95, and I'm talking about a nice powerful 4.8 volt cordless drill. It is the entire toolbox. I mean, to tell you, wait till you see what's inside of this adorable little case. It's a small case, but inside it's got every single socket, every single drill bit, every single driver bit, everything you need to tackle any of the jobs at home. Whether it's hanging a picture, or it's tightening the towel paper, or the toilet paper holder. Check this out. This is the case, and inside, voila, you are going to receive, check these out. You're getting all of those, 8 drives, you're getting 28 driver bits, 4 2-inch driver bits, you're getting the adapter with a magnetic extension. We've got the charger because this is completely cordless. This is crazy that this is $19.95. Good luck just finding the drivers and the bits for 20 bucks. And then where do you put them? They're always in their own home. You know exactly where to go to get what you need. All you need to choose is which color or colors do you want to get. This is a $20 gift, the best thing ever. There's blue, red, there's green, there's rose, and there's gray. They're so comfortable in the hand. They're lightweight. You can absolutely adjust the angle to which you're going to be using this. In fact, Linda Lyde is going to show you a little bit more about that. This woman is a carpenter, a house builder, a constructor. This woman, I stand in awe.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Pretty in pink.
Thank you.
You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Well, listen, this is my drill. Feel how heavy this drill is, right?
This is
okay.
Typical.
Now, I have a lot of years, over 30 years, knowing how to do with this, right? This is going to be something that you would use outside, but inside your home, and let me just tell you, this wears me out. If I'm doing those little small tedious projects, it's like, oh.
Well, getting up
right?
and overhead, I was thinking about like just tightening up the ceiling fan. Forget about it. It would knock me out.
No kidding. So the first thing that you're going to do when you get this home, I want you to charge it up. It's going to take about 3 hours, something like that. It'll let you know. You're going to plug this in. It doesn't matter. What I love about this doesn't matter which way you plug it in. So once you do that now you're ready to go. But this is what I love about it. Notice I have my glasses on. Why? Because I have to see small things, but look, I get the light. I love that I have light on the situation where I need it. The other thing that I love about Caliber is that you press a button. Notice that this is your regular gun shape, right? And so when I need to get in that tight space, I just press this button, and now I have a linear, and now the light goes on still. I can still see things, but look how easy that is. Now, a little tip, that when you're using a drill, one of the things that I love to tell people, because you have to have control, hold it like this. Put your finger, your index finger like this, so that when you're driving this, you have that ability, you have the control when you're putting it in, instead of just having your hand like this, because it kind of wobbles. This keeps it nice.
Well, it's so light. I mean, in comparison to that other option that, maybe that's what your husband uses, or, for the big projects, but for the day-to-day tasks.
Yes, under a pound.
Under a pound. If you want red, by the way, it's going to be the first to go. We have green, red, blue, rose, and gray, but all the bits in the case.
So, I bought a bit gift, right? I bought a bunch of bits for a friend of mine on the holiday. Okay. I don't even know if I got 28 bits in that kit, right? But you're getting 28 1-inch bits. Now, there's all sorts of slotted, also known as the flat, right? The flat tips. You have all the different kinds of Phillips tip, but then you have these star tips. And the star tip, you know what they're called? They're really called Torx bits, right? Torx bits. Now, you're getting 28 of the 1-inch. You're getting 4 of the 2-inch if you need a little more of extension. You're getting 8 of the sockets, and you're getting the socket adapter, and that's what this looks like, right? And if you guys know anything about,
magnetic.
I love this. And it fits right into your drill just like this. So all the tips fit in here, and if you need, you're going to get also the extension, which is great too, because this is the magnet extension as well.
Yes, I love that piece. Even Alice has this. Even Alice has done her own at-home DIY projects. That's a girl who's always calling my Tracy, can you come over and do this? I mean, We can all relate to that. It's one of those things, you always put your list together for your son or for your nephew or for your husband. You can do this. So many of these tasks are what you do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, keep Caliber in your mind because they're making some great things. There's some new products too coming down the line here. But the drill, for real, inside your home, there's all sorts of things that get used a lot, like our handles, right? And eventually these start getting really loose. It's only 2 screws. All you're going to do is you're just gonna fasten these up. You don't need to call anybody. This is gonna be easy because it's nice and lightweight. You're gonna be able to get to those places. Same with towel bars. You have the exact same thing going on with towel bars. You're just going to tighten this up because a lot of times, all of us, and I can't even just always blame it on the kids too, right? Sometimes I can be pretty, you know, I can really handle these towel bars. But you just make sure that you just check out the screws and make sure that they're tight. Now, I was up recently, I was up at my bestie's up in New York, and I put in a backsplash for her.
Aw.
Okay, so guess what? Of all the things, you know, it's in the kitchen, and I had to like take out about, I swear it felt like 20 of these light plates or outlet plates. But what's nice about this, look how I can get right in there. I'm gonna screw this in now. Notice how I have the light. Now that is everything for me, especially when I'm like a person that I need to have my glasses everywhere. Well, I can see that.
I mean, if you're gonna be underneath the sink and you're gonna attach a paper towel holder, I mean, you always need light.
No kidding.
And I love that you've got access to any angle. Sometimes the big drills have their time and their place, but that's more for the big projects. These are the day-to-day, the little tasks that feel so good that you did it yourself.
Right.
Even if it's just putting on a little switch plate or tightening up a deadbolt. I mean, those are the things. You'll reach for this. By the way, we just sold out of the red.
Oh.
That leaves us with the blue, the green, the gray, or the rose gold. I still cannot believe this is $19.95 for all of this.
And the tips, and the drill,
Yes.
and it's, you know, it's portable because it's a rechargeable, 4.8 volt. Now, what I like about that, and if you saw this is, you know, yeah, this is mine, and I get this about, what, a little more than 3 pounds, and this is an 18 volt. Well, guess what? That makes it really weighty for somebody who needs, maybe a weekend warrior, and you're putting the furniture together. This is under a pound. Now, I'm gonna give you another tip. Okay, when you're putting a screw in the wood, you're getting 2 drill bits. I want you to just go right into your wood. I want you to drill a hole in there. That's called a pilot hole, right? Now you're gonna take this out, and then the reason why I do a pilot hole is, one, I don't wanna split the wood, but I also wanna make the screw go in nice and easy so I don't strip it. And that's how easy that is.
Perfect.
Right?
You know, some of these bits I'm looking at, I mean, they're required for some of those, you know, the places that you can go to have a weekend project to put together a desk with 800 pieces.
The furniture, yeah. It's like the hibachi that has like 6 leftover pieces.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Every one of these bits, like hard to find, like the little star bits.
The star bits, they're called Torx bits, but you also have the hex bits in there. But it seems like every time you need to change a battery these days, it has that little teeny tiny little screw, right? Yeah. Easy for that. What I like to do is I just put this in the drawer. And I'm going to show you something here, because when I was in Rhode Island, when I was on that visit, my tour of friends a couple months ago, my friend Julia up in Rhode Island, she was just like letting her like bathroom door go like this. She goes, oh, don't worry about that. I said, don't worry about that. Are you kidding me? So I was like, Julia, come on, honey. All you had to do is, I said, just always make sure that you just tighten these up. And a lot of times through wear and tear, we're shutting this and maybe your home is settling. Why don't you do that? Look at this. It closes.
Hello.
Oh, you would have thought I had hung the moon. Seriously.
It feels so good.
It does.
To get those things done and not have to put it on the list and deal, seriously, just the empowerment. That's why I love that Linda, a woman builder, a contractor, we can do these things.
We can, and that's what I love. I love showing Caliber because Caliber is a easy to use, they're easy to use tools. These are tools that, listen, anybody can use, but I specifically, because when I was a kid, I wasn't told anything. I was not allowed to touch tools. So now it is my mission to teach women and everybody how to like be a little bit more assertive and let you know that you can do things yourself.
It does feel really good. I mean, think about it. If you go to a department, a store where you get all the stuff to do things at home.
Right.
You're like, I don't know what bits I need. I don't know how many driver bits I need. I don't know if you get them all. You get, how many total? 28?
Yeah, 28 of the 1 inch, and then those are just the driver bits. You're getting 4 of the 2 inch, and then when it comes to the sockets, you're getting 8 of the sockets. You're getting that socket adapter. You get the magnet extension. You're getting 2 drill bits right here. You're getting the drill itself, and then of course you're going to...
For $19.95, actually it's $3.99 on a FlexPay. This is a, get one for your nieces, get one for your husband, or, well, maybe not your husband, because he's probably got his own, but get one for you. Get one for anybody, and by the way, if you want the blue that we just saw Linda pick up, less than 400. If you want the rose gold, which is the perfect girl color, we have 400 left there too. So the next 2 to sell out, we've already lost the red, the green, and the rose gold on their way out.
Yep, this is nice. Now this is like a hex, it's literally like, if you have an Allen key, right? But now you don't have to get the Allen key because we give you different sizes to do this. Now this is that furniture that you have to put together. We all know that one. This is the star bit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you come up close, let me show you. The star bit looks like a star, but it's really called a Torx bit. So if you want to make yourself sound fancy, call it by the right name, Torx bit, but you can call it the star bit. But now they're making these screws that are the star bit too. So again, if you don't have the right tool to do the job, you are sunk, right? You're just gonna be sunk.
It's so frustrating because you know it needs to be done, and it's just the worst feeling to go, okay, I'm glad you're home for the weekend, son. Here's your list.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And the thing is that we can do the light stuff, right? If you need to do something bigger, but when it comes maybe all of a sudden because you're, putting your curtains back and forth, and that starts to loosen up.
Exactly.
Tighten it up. Just get up on that step stool